Hi everyone, my name is Agastya Pranandita, and in this video, I'm gonna share my personal experience and also reflections for studying social enterprise and innovation for about 4 weeks. Growing up in my family restaurants, I picked up and I've done a few different kind of things. I serving the customers, I help fill the stock, and I also sometimes discuss about the finance in the business. But all of these came back to one question. Will this keep the business alive, run, and also make a profit?
A few months ago, I was in a different room, deciding which sponsors to approach for a PPIA RMIT event. But I forgot to tell you that PPIA RMIT is a real registered student organization, entirely volunteer-run and unpaid. We are Melbourne's Indonesian student community, running events to help people bond, network, and beat homesickness, with surplus funds going to small charitable causes. Based on a completely different questions, will this actually serve our community? Same skill set, reading opportunity, taking risk, being proactive, pointed at two totally different goals. That gap is what Week 2 calls the difference between a traditional entrepreneur and a social entrepreneur, and I've lived on both sides of it.
Week 2 described the traditional entrepreneurship through traits like opportunity recognition, risk tolerance, innovation, and self-efficacy. Basically, the confidence to act on a judgment call and own the outcome.
Exactly what I saw and helped with at the restaurant. Pricing a new dish, managing stock so nothing spoiled, handling a difficult customer, different areas, but every decision circled back to the same North Star, financial return and keeping the business alive. The social entrepreneur, for the same week's material, isn't a different species. It's described as a subset of the traditional entrepreneur, just redirected towards social wealth instead of profit. That redirection is exactly what happened when I moved from small local roles into leading PPIA RMIT's external division. Suddenly, I was the one reading opportunity, but the opportunity was an unmet need in our student community, not a gap in the market. I was taking risk, but the risk was reputational and relational, not financial capital. Same underlying traits from the restaurants, pointed somewhere else entirely. The course typology names this shift too. I started as social broker, working with whatever local resources and relationships that I had. Taking on externals pushed me towards social builder, managing sponsors, external partnerships, coordination beyond my immediate circle. That's a direct echo of the proactivity I first learned juggling different jobs around the restaurant, just aim at a completely different outcome.
Week 2 also asks why someone makes that redirection at all. For me, it's a place attachment. My identity is genuinely rooted in Melbourne's Indonesian student community and what the course calls self-transcendence, real fulfillment from helping others rather than personal gain. But I want to be careful not to overstate myself here. I'm not running a registered social enterprise with a sustainable revenue model. I'm a student volunteer inside an existing organization. So calling myself a social entrepreneur in the full technical sense would be a stretch. What's true is narrower and more honest. I'm someone who learned entrepreneurial instinct in a for-profit setting and is now testing them out in a purpose-driven one. That's a more accurate claim than the bigger title. This trimester, leaning into that PPIA role while working meant my academic focus slipped, and that's the real cause, not just a footnote. But reframing it through this course actually helped. I wasn't neglecting my development, I was practicing the exact entrepreneurial traits Week 2 described, just in an unpaid, community-facing context instead of a graded one. So my honest takeaway isn't I am a social entrepreneur now, it's that the traits behind entrepreneurship, opportunity, risk, proactivity, aren't fixed to one context. I learned mine bouncing between roles at a family restaurant built on profit, and I'm currently spending them on a community I actually care about. Going forward, I want to be deliberate about which direction that I point them, and I want to be honest about which label that I've actually earned.